Hey guys, I'm back again. This time with a prophetic word that I really think applies to um, quite a few people. I first want to start with every word. Always take it to God. Always test the spirit. Always hear it and say, okay, let me take this to Him and see if this is from me. Don't just take anybody's word, no matter who it is. So let me get straight into it. What it is I have, Holy Spirit has revealed to me that I have been called to take what is called the Nazarite vow. And you can actually find this vow in Numbers 6. It's about the Nazarites, which were a group of Israelites who were a separate people inside of a separate people, which was Israel, right? We know Israel was called to be separate from the pagan nations, and to they had certain uh, laws and commandments they had to follow, right? They were separate. So within this separate group was a separate group, and they were what you call the Nazarites. And so let me go ahead and read what I have down about who these Nazarites were. So the Nazarites, they are Israelites who are consecrated to the service of God under vows to abstain from alcohol, let the hair grow, and avoid defilement by contact with corpses. So, God had actually started speaking to me about this a while ago, maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't quite understand what he was saying because this is when I first started realizing that I had a gift of prophecy and dreams and visions. And I was like, okay, I don't know what you're saying, but all right. But, kept drinking, kept doing my own thing. And finally, he's made it clear to me. As you guys may know from a previous video, and I want to stop right now and say there is someone who really helped me, who was part of God's confirmation for me to get back on here, on this platform, and release the words that God gives me. Um, and so I don't know if I should say his name, but he also has a page. He sings, so you should go check him out. His name is Gary Hughes. I think you just type in Gary Hughes. Gary, if I got that wrong, please put in the comment section where people can find you. This brother, man, he gave me a random comment on a random day that just totally brought together what God was telling me to do, which was to come back and get back on here, get back to doing what he told me to do. So Gary, thank you. Okay, back to what I was saying. So a Nazarite, right? So God had been talking to me about this for a while, but I just really wasn't understanding what he was saying. So as you know, as you may know or may not know, God speaks to me a lot now in this season with numbers. So he'll give me a number. He'll repeatedly allow me to see a number, a set of numbers, and I will go to, I believe it's called the Strong's Concordance. It's a Bible concordance where pretty much every word in the Bible is tied to a number, and they give you the Greek and the Hebrew meaning of that word. So the number he kept giving me was 909. 909, 909. I would see it, all the time when I look at the clock. It would randomly be 909 in the morning, 909 at night. And at first I was like, okay. But then and he gave me also other numbers to confirm this word and piece it together. But I think it's really cool that 909 is my birthday. September 9th is my birthday. So I was like, okay, you talking, you saying something. So I just really want you guys to know that we are coming into a time, as I said previously in a previous video, that God is doing a sifting, right? So when you have something in a cylinder or a strainer, you sift out what you don't want. Well, no, how does it actually work? You sift out what you do want, and what remains in the cylinder is what you don't want, and you throw that out. That's what's happening now. So it may look like the world is going crazy. People are wild and tripping. That's a part of the sifting, right? And he's separating the sheep from the goats. We read about it. We heard about it. It's happening right now. So this is a part of that. right? Within his people, there are also people that he's called to be consecrated to him, right? A group inside of a group, the Nazarite vow. So this is not for everyone, but if you feel like maybe this could be for you, please go to the Most High. Please go to him and ask him to reveal this to you, because this is a very, very serious thing. It has to do with your calling. It has to do with your gifting. It has to do with what you are to do and be in these end times. And you want to get on your calling ASAP. So there's information on the internet what it is, what this Nazarite vow is. And for every person, it may not be the exact same way. Like, it may not necessarily mean you have to lock your hair and grow it out. You know, like, that's left to God, how he wants you to be separate. I know for me, he's been telling me, and I'll do a video about this, that my hair is my crown. And that's a whole issue, being an African American woman, a black woman, right? Hair is an issue. So he's working on me about that, right? But there's definitely some deeper spiritual truths in your hair being your crown, and it being related to trees. Like, it's deep what he's been showing me. And I'll definitely come on here and talk about it again. But I really wanted to come on here and let you guys know, yeah, for a lot of you, he is calling you to be consecrated. I forgot to tell you the meaning in the concordance. So 909 in the concordance, Bible concordance, Strong's concordance, is in the Hebrew, it's badad, which means to be separate, isolated. In the Greek, it means baptismos. It means a ceremonial cleansing. So yeah, he's calling you to separate yourself from the world, from your sin, because he's going to do a cleansing in you for his purposes. So this is just the very surface of what he's doing. I just pray that this is confirmation for someone. And, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And also, in the last video, I am offering counseling sessions. They are, by donation. They're free. I'm not charging for it. I'm not a licensed counselor. I just know that I am called to help guide, edify, and assist his children in fulfilling purpose and in healing. So if you guys are interested, please, please, please send me an email. It's transformstudio1@yahoo. I'll put it in this description box, and you can go to my previous video and watch it also. So I love you guys. I pray this video finds you well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask me. And yeah, thank you.